Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. Everything here is just as normal as it has been for the past month. This is, I think, week 5 now of working from home and the new normal, which, to truth be told, I wish to some degree that this was my continuing new normal. Not that I want to work from home 100% of the time, but I get a lot more done here, and I feel more comfortable about what I'm doing here. What I don't feel comfortable about is the amount of content that I'm creating, and it's wearing on me again that I haven't created the content that I said I was going to create, and we've had this discussion so many times over the years, and I'm still not sure how to fix it. But I get down on myself for all the content I'm not creating. I have articles that I should be writing, that I've written, that I've started to write, that need finished and published because they could make me some side income. That's simple. Videos. I still have the desk series that I started to work on the edit for, and I need to finish the edit for that. But when I do that desk series, when I release it, I'm probably going to start a different channel for that, just so that it's its own thing. So that Chevee builds, when I make things, that's its own channel. And I want to have more content ready to go for that. And I haven't been doing that. The review videos that I wanted to do last year, that I still want to do, they're still fully in my plan to do, I just haven't started on them, and there's not really a reason. Like, I know exactly how I want to do the review videos. I have a shelf full of games to do reviews on, but for some reason I just can't pull the trigger. I have projects that I need to complete that would be wonderful film projects. I need to make a stand for my pour-over coffee filter. I need to make a shoe bench with, I'm probably going to do like a wedged mortise and tenon, which is something I've never done before. This press that I showed you yesterday, this could have been a video, turning your drill press into a relief print press. I could have made a video out of that. I could have made a video out of 100 things I've done over the last year, but I haven't, and I don't know why. I don't know what's holding me up, but I do know that I have plans to do this stuff. I just don't feel like doing it. And that drives me a little bit batty, and I don't quite understand what's going on in my head that stops me. Last year, when I spoke, actually at the beginning of this year, whenever it was, when I was speaking to the therapist that was brought up at work, she said, "I think you're doing great. I think you're doing fine." And I told her that I think I started to go there because I had this failure to start, and I felt like this failure to start was partially like an imposter syndrome. Like, I feel like, what's the point of me doing reviews on games that already have hundreds of reviews, that have been covered by everybody under the sun? What's the point of me showing you how to glue together some wood to make this thing when I could just take a picture and you could figure it out for yourself? And then today I'm on the couch, I'm working, and I kind of just have YouTube on as background, which is what I do at work anyway. I just kind of have, I follow, I don't know, 150 maker channels. So there's usually an hour or two of video a day of just making stuff that I can watch, and I love to watch that stuff. So I can just kind of put that on, and it's just there, and I can hear saw noises, and I can hear hammering and chiseling and welding, whatever, grinding, and I love those noises, so it's just kind of there. Well, today I watched like a 40-minute long video. It was long. It was over a half hour, I think. I could be wrong. Of Adam Savage making a box. And it wasn't like Adam Savage's normal one-day build where he makes this elaborate thing. It was literally just cutting 6 sheets of plywood, gluing them together, cutting the lid out, and putting some hardware on. It was a 5-minute video tops. It was like 40 minutes long. And I watched the whole thing, and I enjoyed all of it, and I enjoyed the insight of it. And so as I've thought about this now that I sat through that, I realized, like, Adam Savage didn't have imposter syndrome making the most basic woodworking video possible be 40 minutes long. Why do I have that problem? Why do I have that hang up? I don't know. I would like to get to the bottom of that, but the fact of the matter is I was entertained by a video that showed me how to do something I have done dozens of times. I've made dozens of boxes. Maybe even 100 boxes. I don't know. I made a lot of boxes. Why did I watch a video on a guy making a box? It wasn't particularly interesting. It wasn't like I learned new skills. I think I can positively say I didn't learn anything from watching it, but I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed the content. And so I think maybe that's a focus I can put my brain towards and say, look, if that can happen, why can't you? And the reality is, primetime television, when I used to have cable, that's all that is. It's all just repetitive, cyclic, just re-showing you the same thing with a different theme. Like, this time it's a cop drama, this time it's a doctor drama, this time it's supernatural, but it's the same stories over and over and over and over and over, and nobody seems to have a problem with that. So why do I get hung up on me wanting to create something that I could show you? I don't know. You have an answer for me? Let me know in the comments. If you are a content creator, how do you get over that feeling? Is there a way to get over that feeling that is, maybe it's just a daily thing I can do, like a mantra? The art thing. I haven't done art in a month because I just don't feel motivated right now, this whole COVID thing. But I've been doing this. I've been doing the carving, and I've been enjoying that. And I've written a few little articles about it, knowing full well that they're not important or useful because they're just the basics from a guy who's never done it. But I didn't have a problem writing those articles. I don't have a problem drawing bad artwork and showing it to you. Why can't I just make a video about, whatever? I don't know. I would love to know what you think in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. The word today is anti-disestablishmentarianism. It is a noun meaning a movement or protest against an established institution or authority. No, Walter bringing your own coffee to Starbucks is not an example of anti-disestablishmentarianism. It's just foolish. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. You ready for this? ANTIDISESTABLISHMENTARIANISM.